and welcome back to your favorite German podcast. I am your dumpling, Kelvin.
And I'm your Sauerkraut Sascha.
And together,
Together
we are Sauerkraut Dumpling. Yeah.
Woo.
One last time.
One last time.
Jinx.
One last time Sauerkraut Dumplings this year, Kelvin.
Maybe we get a bonus episode squeezed in there. Probably not. If more than 5 people request this, if you DM us, we'll do it. We'll stop our vacation. Yeah. I'll fly to Germany and I'll do it with Sascha. 5 guys.
And I fly back from Turkey. And I will fly back from Turkey just for this.
Or I'd go to Turkey. That sounds like a good time.
Oh, it would be awesome, yeah.
That would be nice, dude. Want that sheesh we had last time. It's so good.
Hey, so I was recently watching a horror movie from 2014, and why I watched it, it had the same background as in real life. So 2 guys who are doing a podcast. One of them is traveling around to interview people, and the other one stays at home, and then they talk about the experience of this one guy. We were also planning this.
This is a horror movie?
Remember? It is a horror movie, actually, yeah. It's called Tusk. And it's
Tusk.
so confusing, and it's so...
You mean it's 10 years old? Came out 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So the original idea was from the Human Centipede, okay? So again, a crazy guy who is changing a human being, but this time not into a centipede, but into a walrus.
It's one of the best movies ever made. Human Centipede 2.
Human Centipede.
No. But
there's a second part? No.
I think there's like 3 or 4. I think there's like 3 or 4 Human Centipedes. They just... People watch it.
No, really?
I think so. Yeah. You know what's crazy? It's always... For some reason, the mad doctor is always German. Like, that's an archetype. The doctor, like the main bad guy, is a German dude.
Yeah.
Or he's supposed to be German.
But for Tusk, it was he was Canadian.
Wait, what? So the premise is like one guy's on the road, and this dude on the road's like somehow infected by a virus?
No. He is usually interviewing crazy or interesting people, and then talks about it with his partner, at home. But this time he interviewed this crazy Canadian doctor, and then this Canadian doctor drugged him, and then conducted a surgery on him to change him into a walrus.
Oh, dang. Wait, is it all there too? Like down there as well? Because I hear they have the biggest penis to body ratio.
The walrus.
Yeah. Walrus is like known for like their big penis. You didn't know this?
I have no idea.
This is like a thing back in the day. So I guess you didn't see the penis in the movie.
No, and I can't also not I can also not recommend this movie. It was really disturbing overall. No, never mind. Enough talk about this horror movie. So what is more interesting?
Good recommendation.
Okay. What is more interesting? The statistics, dude. You sent me this overview of our statistics of 2024. I was so happy to see the numbers.
I guess first we'd like to thank everyone that's listening. The more than 10 people
exactly.
We realized. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you listening in. I would like to give you a quiz. Not a quiz, but like I would like to get your thoughts. Like, how do you feel? Like, how many people from how many countries? Let's say, how many countries do you think have listened to? People from how many countries have listened to our podcast? The number of countries.
Unfortunately, you already sent me the overview. So I already know the number.
Yeah,
It's
shit.
31, right? But
That's true.
I was
31
so happy
countries.
about this
That's
number.
insane. You know what that means?
It's
You know what's
insane.
crazy? All right, so we've got. Maybe we'll drill down. Okay, what do you think? Where do you
Yeah.
think is our number one country when it comes to listeners?
Oh, that's a good question. English-speaking country, I would say, of course. And I think maybe Britain.
No. Come on, you got to think more dumb. Not dumb, but like more straightforward.
Austria.
Nah, come on. Very close.
Okay, one more time, German.
Yes. Obviously, we're a German podcast. We have to. I think the majority of the guys, like around more than half, are from Germany.
Yeah.
Or listening. And maybe half of those are us. Or people we know.
All friends. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Our friends. Most probably.
And then we have the U.S. second, Austria third, Spain fourth.
Okay.
What's really surprising, fifth, it's an Asian country. Can you guess? Which is surprising.
Japan.
Very close. Very close.
South Korea.
No, it's Taiwan. That's crazy. I have no idea.
Taiwan.
Yeah, I have no idea that people in Taiwan are listening to us. Shout out to Taiwan, guys. Thanks for listening to us from Taiwan.
Thanks, Taiwan.
Yeah.
I love Taiwan.
You gotta say 谢谢你.
Yeah, Taiwan. Okay, give me another question.
Okay, so you know Germany's our biggest like listener base, right?
Yep.
What city do you think in Germany is listening to us the most?
Heidelberg then.
That's a good guess. Heidelberg's actually on the map.
Speaking of our friends,
It's
right?
the fifth.
It's the fifth only. Okay.
It's the fifth only. Yes.
Munich.
It's a city we talk about quite, definitely a few times, but we don't talk about it with too much
Okay.
positive.
It's
positive words.
okay. I guess it's Frankfurt.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, but I think the Frankfurters listening to us also probably agree on our comments about the Hauptbahnhof and all that. But we love your city. We will come through. They know.
But talking about this, Kelvin, recently they voted the worst Bahnhof in Germany was elected, and it was not Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof.
Ooh, where is it? Like some small ass place?
No, it's Hamburg.
Or Bremen?
It's Hamburg.
Oh, it's Hamburg.
Yeah.
Dang, dude, we should go visit Hamburg.
I am also curious right now
We
if it's really worse than Frankfurt.
we do next year. We do a Hamburg trip, and we interview people in the Hauptbahnhof.
I like that.
And be like, how do you feel about being the worst Hauptbahnhof in Germany?
And we can also make a race. Who is faster? Me with a car or you with a train, or the other way around?
Oh yeah, true. Train, man. Train. Oh, Deutsche Bahn. That's true. I don't know. Could be a. Yeah, it's a good competition. Okay, last question, Sasha.
Yep.
What is our top or most listened episode?
I would say dating, right? It's dating.
Yes, you are indeed right. Our listeners are just horny motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Everyone only cares about this one thing. That's just how it is.
It's a title. I mean, we didn't even talk so much about dating. It was just, dating. This is what I'm listening to.
That's true. Guys, if you think we should do another episode on dating where we give you like, the ins and outs, let us know. Write us on Instagram. I'm pretty active on there. I got memes, I'm posting memes every other day.
It's true. You're so active, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for that.
check it out. I try my best. I got to grow this audience, 2025, that's the year. We're going to hit 4 digits.
Hey, how many follower do we have on Instagram? I don't know the number.
Followers, I think, was like 200-300 only. I need to work on that. It's my yeah. I've been lazy.
It's already so much.
I will do it. I will do it. Or maybe we pay some guy in India to help us.
Via Fiverr.
Our social media manager. Yeah. Ooh, I should ask Steve. He does.
He does
this.
it?
We should just get Steve to do it. Yeah. He gets paid to do
Really?
this. Maybe he'll do it. For the
for
homie.
freebie.
Yeah. Homie hookup. Steve, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you up.
You've been warned.
Yes. Speaking of, we are also on another platform now. We are on YouTube. Yeah, guys. So this is all. So right now we just uploaded the episodes onto YouTube. You can see it on YouTube podcast at Sauerkraut Dumpling. But next year at some point we're gonna start doing videos. So this is part of the plan.
Yeah.
So you'll see our beautiful faces very soon.
We also have a pro on board, Young. He made a lot of really good documentations about the Azores in Portugal. We put the link in the description as usually. Really good video.
Yeah,
I recommend it.
Yeah. We should bring him. We should bring him on one of the
He's
episodes.
too shy.
Help him.
He's too shy for that.
Yeah, let's try. We get him on. Let's try it. But yeah, that's I think that's all the news out of the way, huh?
And
we got something else?
No, I do not. But this is a good bridge for the introduction. What this episode is going to look like today. So it's as you can already imagine, not a usual episode with a game and a topic of the day, but it's again a Sauerkraut Dumpling Special, Best of Sauerkraut Dumpling 2024. Kelvin, we spent it the last week. We spent it the last week looking for the worst, the best, and a surprisingly good episode. And we provided each other sounds, okay? And we will play these sounds to each other. And then the other side has to guess from which episode it is. And then we also talk a little bit about the episode. We start with the worst episodes from our point of view, then with the best, and then with the surprisingly good. Yeah, and sounds good. And because I made the explanation.
Ladies first.
Because I made the explanation, you have the honor to present to me the first worst episode.
Oh, what? I just said ladies first. That means you have to go.
Do you want me to go?
No. It was a bad joke. I will start. I have so the best episode.
No, the worst. The worst.
Oh, we start
exactly.
with the worst. Okay. I actually found two. So maybe we listen to both of them.
Okay, is it from the same episode or two different episodes?
May or may not. You have to check.
Okay, I play then the first worst soundtrack.
You're part of the background noise because everyone's shitting. So I'm just like, okay, I'll put on some headphones, listening to like music so I don't hear the shit noises and I'm doing my thing.
Okay, I know the second one. I don't do my thing. Okay, the next one.
I like that one. The lifespan of these sperms are all the same. It happened during the same.
Equal.
They all came at the same
They're
time.
assimilated. Lifespan of the sperms all the same.
I thought I'd do a 1-2, It's like they both are kind of talking about things that happen to you below the waist,
So what I can already say, also while searching for good snippets, okay, you are obviously the more funnier person between the two of us, and I think the audience can also agree to that. You are more funny than me.
I think I say some ridiculous shit. Guys, just keep in mind, half of the stuff we talk about are just
nonsense.
fake.
Yeah.
We're not actually serious.
We're not. But you got me. I have absolutely no idea from which episode you grabbed those sound snippets. No, maybe you can give me a tip.
The sperm was about condoms. We're talking about condoms in the sauna.
Condoms in the sauna. Office? No,
Yes.
yeah. This was the worst episode to you. I actually liked the episode.
No, it wasn't the worst, but like the worst like snippet. Like it was a bad like I don't think any of the things were bad, to be honest. I just said worst, like it wasn't like the worst, but like the topic itself. I was like below the waist, both are kind of dirty, you know. and the other one is also
When you go to toilet.
work, because we're talking about going to the bathroom. Yeah.
And I do my thing and I don't care.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
Yes,
So,
I actually like to talk about this episode. I mean, it's our daily life, right? 9 to 5, 5 days per week.
actually,
We have so much to talk
the-
about.
we we had the most practice with this episode, right? Because just to give you guys some context, when we first got the idea of doing a podcast, I think this was the first episode we ever
Yep.
did, something
Yep.
like that,
Yep.
right? And we had to redo it maybe 2-3 times because it was just so bad in the beginning.
No, even 4 times. And the first time, I wasn't recording at some point and I didn't realize.
Yeah.
And we were talking and talking.
shit.
And then at minute 43, I realized, shit, it stopped recording after minute 12. I guess we have to do it again.
Dude, that just gave me PTSD. I had to check my recording to see if it was on. But yeah, we had a lot of practice with this topic, and I think that the things we discussed were good. Just the execution needed some
Yeah.
practice.
And it's a topic also so many people can relate to because so many people work in an office environment, right? It's I think many
Yeah,
people think,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
this kind of stuff I experience similar things.
Yeah, true. I mean, guys, I don't know, what kind of job or what you guys are doing, but let us know and see if it matches with our experience, like condoms in the sauna.
I, for instance, also realized something else why I was renovating this apartment. So in our work environment, so at our company, there are egos, okay, narcissists, people who like to present themselves, okay, or people who think they know the best. And surprisingly, for handy workers, there are also these kind of characters. For instance, when the guy sent someone to do my floor and the floor looked like shit and I made photos to document it looks like shit. I even ask other floor guys, hey, what do you think about it? They say it looks like shit, you need to redo it. I was going to this chef, okay, of the company and says, look at these photos. And he said, are you an experienced floor guy? No, you're not. You're just a shit customer. So how can you tell it looks like shit? I mean, it looks visually like shit. This narcissistic behavior.
I think,
it's everywhere.
yeah, I think he's definitely, you need to be a certain type of person to be a boss, right? But he's also trying to cover his ass,
Yeah.
right? If he can, 'cause in China we call it like PUA, which is like gaslighting, basically, right? If he can make you think that you're wrong, even though you're in the right, then he saves money,
Yeah, sure.
right? That's the mentality. Same with the people in our company, the sales or if they make you think you're wrong, then they probably work less. It's all about working less. That's the German motto.
So
Try and call like some kind of government office on a Friday afternoon. Good luck.
good luck, guys.
Yeah.
How the story ended, by the way. In the end, it looked this shit that a colleague he sent to check it. Even the colleague said, wow, it looks really bad. So even the colleague he sent to check the floor if it really looks like shit, someone he trusts, even he immediately said, no, this looks horrible. We need to redo it. So this bad
Damn.
was the result.
Did the guy apologize?
Then
or
he
anything?
apologized per WhatsApp. He said, yep. The guy I sent to you in the first place, actually he's not working for me. He's he rented him, okay, and he did not know if he can do the job or
Yeah.
not. Great, right?
Dude, that's not an apology. It's him again not admitting to his problem. He's like, it's not my fault. It was that guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what he was doing.
Yeah. Great
He
statistics.
didn't apologize.
Thank you for sending him, though. Yeah, but this is a different
I
thing.
hope- I hope something
Yeah,
good came out of it.
yeah,
man.
it looks good now.
You got a house out of it. So
It
it looks
it
good.
looks good now.
Yeah.
So, the first worst episode, Office in Germany. Recommendable episode, guys. Look out for it. And now, Kelvin, it's your turn to listen to my worst track.
Okay, let me. All right, I'm gonna play. Man who drops watch in toilet gets shitty time. My favorite one. Man who go to bed with itchy butthole wakes up with stinky finger. Yeah, stinky finger. Dude, that's a classic joke.
Man with
That one got you.
with itchy butthole wakes up with a stinky finger.
Wise words from Confucius. Don't fuck with the wise man, Don't go to bed with an itchy
Is it
asshole.
Confucius? Or was it Confucius saying that?
No, dude.
Or was it a lucky cookie, so lucky charm cookie?
You think a guy from like a few hundred years ago said something this profound and it was passed down for hundreds of years?
I can also
Wash your assholes, guys.
I can also imagine, you are in a Chinese restaurant, someone opens his lucky charm cookie, you will make a nice travel. Oh wow, that sounds so nice. And you open yours and then it's nice. If you have an itchy butthole.
Dude, honestly, this is a good idea. We should make only Confucius meme fortune cookies. That would actually be good. Imagine going to a Chinese place, right? You get served your fortune cookies and it's just like, man who drops watch in toilet gets shitty time.
I would love
you
it.
just feel instantly happy that day.
But then
Man who runs behind car gets exhausted.
But some of these
I can go all day, dude.
some of these phrases, they're not child friendly, so you need to make a warning starting 12
that's
years.
True. Oh, that's true. I should make 18 plus fortune cookies and child PG-13 fortune cookies.
So guys, if you see
Oh,
a
yeah,
fortune
that's
cookie
nice.
18 plus, would you buy it? I would buy it, I think. I would make the fun.
I think it's a good marketing thing. If you do, let us know. We want some of the profits, okay? Don't steal the idea and not give us credit. At least give us credit. Like, put our podcast on the fortune cookie, okay? You can have it for free. Just put our name in there.
So, which episode is it from?
Oh, that's a hard one. Man, that's so tough. I mean, I talk so much shit, I forget where is where. I'm just gonna guess. We talked about Confucius. Where will we talk about? It's one of the episodes. It's one of the earlier episodes. I think.
So, what I can tell you, it's one of the lowest episodes we have. Lowest rated episodes.
Like lowest rated.
So, not rated, but lowest watched episodes.
Okay. I don't know. What about like fashion in Germany?
Fashion,
We
we talked about that. No, it's sayings in Germany.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Because that's a saying in China.
Mhm,
Yeah.
So, if you can recap, we talked about you gave me a story about two friends, two German girls sitting in a cafe and talking in Denglish to each other. I talked about youth word of the year, which was "son of a bitch" in German.
Wait, wasn't it
Yeah.
really? Hurensohn?
But not this year. It was some years ago. Last year, of course, last year. Yeah, it's one of the lowest watched episodes.
Maybe there's still good parts, guys. Like the shitty time, Should revisit the episode if you've never heard it.
And to be honest, actually, in my opinion, it was not the worst one we had. I think the worst one was our recent episode about autumn, because I really felt bored researching for content for this episode. But because it was such a recent episode, I didn't want to take that one. I took an older one, and I clearly remember when I was researching for the sayings episode, I also got a little bored.
Had a hard time.
Yeah. So,
yeah, I guess, yeah, I could see that. But I think the topic can be important, but it's more about us, We need to have confidence in our comedic skills. We can make anything funny. We should talk a whole episode about taxes.
Whoa.
That could be a challenge.
I mean, if we make
task.
a good episode about taxes, then we are pros. Then we can go for the podcast of the year challenge. Every year in Germany, the best podcast will be rewarded.
Yeah, dude. It's like if you're a monk and you survive a whole year in the red light district, you're basically a god among monks, right? Without doing anything. You know what I mean? That's our level if we do an episode on taxes and it's good, So this is our road to enlightenment.
So sayings in Germany, still you can listen to it. It's still a good episode. Just research for the episode was a little boring. Nevertheless, it's fun to listen to it, guys. Okay, Kevin, now we had the worst ones. So now let's switch to the best episode, and it's you again with your snippet. And I'm going to play it.
I went on a date once to drink with drinks with a girl. I fucking blacked out, dude. I had fragments of like that night. I puked on the fucking table, and she had to put me in a cab to go home.
That's frustrating. I fucking blacked out, dude.
I thought, this is our best episode, like statistic wise. Also, we had a good time doing it.
Actually, yeah, it was a really fun episode.
You were surprised.
I was so surprised by it.
Yeah.
So dating in Germany, we actually recorded it 2 times. The first time we recorded it was one of our early topics, So we early.
Didn't we do this like 3 times?
Even 3 times, yeah, could be. But we were pretty early sure we need one dating in Germany episode. Nevertheless, after we recorded the first one, it took us 1.5 hours and there was no end. Okay, we were talking and talking. It was also not fun anymore after 1.5 hours. So I was not happy that we recorded it the second time. But yeah, it ended up being a really good episode.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, for me, I had so many notes and stuff I wanted to talk about, and I ended up not talking about them at all. We just started talking about all this random stuff. At least the clip, the best episode clip was about dating, all right? Because we started talking about like incest, like what cousin can you date? What level, like what degree is okay? What stuff like that. You were like by German law, you can date your cousin.
Yeah.
Just you can't. You can marry your cousin. You cannot marry your sister.
Luckily.
Luckily, you cannot marry
Just
your
imagine
sister.
It would be by law allowed to marry your sister. People are crazy. I mean, 80 million, one person at least out of 80 million will think, hey, I'm allowed to, so I will do it.
Yo, honestly, whoever made this law definitely had a thing for his cousin. I'm telling you, that law came into effect because some fucked up guy in politics really liked his cousin, and he was like, before the law, we couldn't do it. He's like, look how romantic I am. I made a law just so we can get married.
And the funny thing is, we both assume it's a dude being into his female cousin.
It's
We
definitely
don't think the other way around. A female cousin is into his dude.
no,
and,
no, no, no. Men are all trash, dude. Women are innocent, you know? Like that guy that killed the women are better. I think they kill less people. Like you know the guy that killed that CEO from that healthcare company.
Is the Italian guy.
That's like really big in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
news. The Italian Luigi. He has like the most Italian name, Luigi Maglione or something. But honestly, I don't feel so bad about this guy. The CEO,
Do you know the whole backstory?
his mom,
His mom. Okay.
something like his mom had like really bad care or like was denied healthcare from this healthcare provider
Mhm.
or something like that, right?
Mhm.
And then did she pass away? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I think she passed away. I know the story halfway. Yeah. And I just knew that he's assumed to
Yeah.
be a hero because insurances are always have a way to not cover, even so you're insured.
Honestly, I think this is one thing that's kind of good about Germany, right? Insurance is generally pretty nice.
We,
I mean, you if it's Gesetzlich, like the public ones, they'll cover you anyhow, and the private ones, I hear mixed stories. I've also heard people, they get okay care from the private insurance because they have to compete with public ones. So
I mean, we can make we can make an episode about insurances in Germany. It's actually a big topic. Write us a comment. I think if we can make an episode about taxes in Germany and being funny, we can.
I was gonna
We
say
can also make one about insurances.
it's on that level. This is our rite of passage to enlightenment.
I by the way, I studied with a guy who was formerly an insurance agent. Okay, he was such a funny, cool guy. He wanted to take over his father's insurance company. Okay, and they were all Russian, and he had to sell an private liability insurance. Okay, everybody actually has. He even said this is one insurance everybody has, everybody should have. Actually, you don't even need talent to sell it. And he was there with this Russian guy talking Russian to him. Yeah, you need this insurance because of this and that. And the Russian guy on the other side, I don't need it. I don't see it. No, I don't want it. And then his father came. He looked at this Russian guy, tapped his son on the shoulder, and then looked at the Russian guy and said, tax insurance. And then the other one, okay, I take it.
Dude, I was just gonna say, are you sure they're selling insurance? Like wink, wink, insurance. The Russians selling insurance to people. He's going up to a person and be like, buy the insurance.
Okay, buy the insurance.
And then
I
they're
don't
like,
care.
okay. No, I think it's more
More
fear,
fear.
dude.
No, it wasn't fear. It wasn't like this.
I'm sure he's like, this is like the modern day mafia, right? Like he cannot just openly get money from people, so he has to be like, buy the insurance, okay? Buy so you are insured.
Yeah, you can't understand it like this, but I know those people, so it's not like that. But I get your point. So
Yo, but if I was Russian, I would definitely try and sell insurance because you seem more threatening, and people will be easily convinced. You're like, hey, you should buy car insurance. They're like, why?
you never know what happens to your
Because
car.
you never know if you'll need it. And then you're like, you see the form you're filling out buying the car? It says your address right here. Maybe you should buy car insurance. but in the Russian accent. I think everything in a Russian accent just sounds 5 times more threatening. Buy this insurance.
Ich liebe dich.
Or else. It's a very violent kind of love.
Okay, dude. Now listen to.
That was a good episode.
Now listen to my track.
I go into the strip club.
You went into the strip club?
I think it's like a strip club, right? No one's naked. So I go in. I'm like, I told her I have no money. I said it a few times, and then in the end, she was like, okay. She let me go. Because I kept saying, I don't have money. Like, you want to give me a freebie, like a peek? Okay, but I have no money. And then she was like, oh, this guy. All right.
I have no money.
Just to clarify, I've never gotten a freebie, guys. I'm not that good at bargaining.
I go to a strip club. I have no money. Give me a freebie. I'm okay with that.
Dude, she dragged me in there. I swear to God, I wasn't trying to go in. I know what episode this is because it's at the Frankfurt Hauptbahnhof. We spent like 3 episodes talking about this place.
No, but in detail, it's transportation in Germany.
Yes, that's very true. Yeah, I remember this episode because I spent a whole night in Frankfurt at the Hauptbahnhof. It's a night to remember, honestly. One of my most memorable nights.
You know, guys, Germans also love to complain. It's in their DNA. Germans love to complain, and if you want, and this is what Deutsche Bahn is doing good. Deutsche Bahn is giving Germans reason to complain about, and this is why Germans and Deutsche Bahn, it's a love-hate relationship. They hate Deutsche Bahn, but they love that they have some stuff to complain about.
Dude, now that you mention it like this, Deutsche Bahn is Batman. You know what I mean? He's the guy that we all need but don't deserve. You know how like at the end of, I think Batman Returns or something?
The hero
he took the...
I remember.
He took the hit for hurting Harvey Dent. That's Deutsche Bahn. Yeah. He's giving... They're reuniting us because we're all united because of our hate for Deutsche Bahn. And they're taking the hit for it,
There's also a nice Deutsche Bahn argument, okay? I recently was watching an satire about Deutsche Bahn, and they were talking with the board of member spokesperson, okay? And the board of member spokesperson said as an argument, every year we have more customers who are traveling with Deutsche Bahn. This means, from our perspective, we can't be that bad. And then the interviewer said, "What the fuck? No, this means every year more
what
people."
Else do we
exactly.
Have?
What other choice do we have? We need to use it. What the fuck? I will put the link in the description. It's a really nice video which is telling you why Deutsche Bahn is so bad, and funnily, while they were taking the video, they were in a Deutsche Bahn train, and the train had 240 minutes delay or something. So they didn't even looked out for that, but it happened, It is so funny.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of ridiculous.
And
it's like, imagine like a prison, like the head of a prison saying, "Oh yeah, we did good this year. We got like X number of more inmates, happy inmates."
So there is a customer need for prisons.
Yeah, we have more customers this year. Yeah, it is a business. I hear. In some places, it's run like a business.
Yeah.
So sad. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Same with healthcare. On to happier topics, though. Surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good already. Yeah.
Do you want to play my one?
I will play it and fire.
our kids will have a better future.
For the kids,
I'm
do
only
it for
gonna
the
aim
kids.
for the old people on bikes. They don't have so much time to live anyways. You know, I'm doing everyone a favor. It's a win-win.
I remember it. We were talking about bicycle lines, right? And you were saying, yeah, in Netherlands, it's only good because there were so many accidents. So the government said, okay, we need to do something here. And then you said, maybe we just need also more accidents here in Germany, and then something would change.
Yeah, we need to. Our civic courage is to run over more old people. We have to be responsible. Reckless driving towards old people, so our kids can have a better future.
Talking about old people driving, yesterday saw Fucktastic Facebook message. It said 65% of all car accidents, old people old people, retired people were involved.
Really, 65. Okay, I'm kind of not surprised. I mean, yeah, I don't want to hate on the old people, but they really should not be driving.
At a certain age, yeah, I agree.
Especially in Germany, these freaking people with their old German licenses used to never expire.
Yeah, that's love it.
And you get like these 70-year-old people driving on the Autobahn, 80 years old even. They're driving like 200 kilometers an hour on the Autobahn. It's like they're driving like it's their last time, but we're driving trying to survive another day, you know? That's not the kind of vibe I want on the Autobahn.
Yesterday the same. There was this I was going home, okay, and then on my car lane, on my car lane, an old lady came from the opposite side. She was on my lane, not on her lane. And she was just parking there. And I thought, what the fuck? Why is she parking in the middle of the street on my lane?
Oh, you mean on the normal street or on the Autobahn?
No. Autobahn also happens, but no. Autobahn, then I would be pale like a ghost. Oh shit, did it just happen?
Yeah. But honestly, I don't know. I'm in China at the moment, and I'm from here. People don't drive very, let's say, they're a bit more creative with their driving in China.
You're in Shanghai, right? So in Shanghai, it's also more metro traffic, and old people, if old people are driving, it's with scooters and bikes, I guess, not necessarily with cars, right? Can you confirm or disconfirm?
No, I think I can definitely confirm. So people that are from my grandparents' generation, almost like 80% of the people didn't have license. I can even say 95% of the people do not know how to drive because unless they live really far out and they need to handle certain machinery, most people, there were just no cars back in the day, they don't have the need to drive. So yeah, it's like a lot of people from big cities in China don't know how to ride a bike because they never needed to.
I also have another question for you.
Same.
I have another question. So I was at a Christmas party, and one of my colleagues, he's also Chinese. Don't know which city though. And I thought I remember you or another friend telling me that in China or Shanghai especially, it's difficult to get a license because the traffic in Shanghai is so difficult. And then he looked at me and said, no, actually, it's not difficult to get a license in China. So...
You mean a license plate?
No, a license.
Car light.
Driver license.
Driver's license. Oh, no. Easier than Germany, for sure. But a license plate is hard because in Shanghai it's very expensive.
Because I can imagine in Shanghai the traffic is so difficult. There are so many possibilities to fail the exam. Or am I thinking it wrong?
Yeah. I've never really done it here, but asking, I have friends that do it. It's not too hard. Yeah, it's not like Germany. Yeah, no, Germany is much harder and more
because
expensive.
they're more strict, or Because
Germany, they're more strict.
Because
for sure.
traffic-wise, for sure, Germany cannot keep up with Shanghai. This we both know.
No. Yeah. No, I think in China, there's like, what you learn in school, and then there's how you drive out on the streets, and they're not exactly the same. I mean, it's always a little bit like this, but I think in Germany it's less so, You learn more practical things. In China, like in the written test, they have like random shit. Sure, you should know it, but they're asking you like, at what speed during a misty day can you drive when going through a tunnel? And then it's like, I don't know. I don't care. Why do I need this? But yeah.
Okay.
China is easier.
Then I need to apologize to John. I remember it then wrong. So, so China.
I don't think there's any other country that's more strict than Germany when it comes to driving, like getting your license.
I don't know the facts, but
Maybe
I can imagine that. Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah, maybe some Scandinavian countries, but definitely not Asian countries. Generally easier. We're more relaxed,
So, but
Right.
before we go to the next one, it was also from transportation in Germany, right? The surprisingly good one.
Yes. I actually liked that episode. It was surprisingly good. Like, I thought the episode was going to be boring, but it was really nice.
So now the surprisingly good episode of me. Please play it.
If you don't touch it when you first see it, it's like a meat bathtub. You know what would have been better? You remove the meat bathtub part, and if you don't wait, what did I say? If you don't touch it when you first see it,
would be like a meat bathtub.
That could be applied to many places.
Do you remember?
This is the traditions in Germany, right?
Wrong. No. What?
Is it
No.
Wait. I know what we're talking about though. We're talking about the different ways the foods in Germany.
Good. Great.
Yes,
dude.
Yes.
I checked the time. I checked literally the time. I spent 5 minutes to explain to you what the molle, so this meat bathtub Kelvin was talking about, it's a molle.
Honestly, it was so hard for me to wrap my head around this thing because I had no freaking clue. I knew it had something to do with meat, yeah, but I had no idea like how it's presented. Like I thought it was like a bathtub shaped meat tub.
5 minutes, I got really desperate at this point. No, it's just a wood bathtub and there's meat inside. That's it. Yeah, but what kind of meat is the butcher?
We should play this game.
5 minutes.
No, because I couldn't picture it, I was like, okay, there's raw meat just out there. In a bathtub, around the bathtub, surrounding the
bathtub. Like it's so good.
Because I also...
Yeah, but why is that?
I was trying to figure out the logistics. Like, how do you eat the meat if it's the bathtub? Do you take pieces of the bathtub out?
You just bite into the bathtub.
Everyone gets their corner, or like they're like 3 degrees, and that's yours.
And you get crackers. Oh.
Yeah, but I think we posted a picture of the mole, right?
Not sure.
On,
but now you know what it is, right? It's a wooden bathtub, and there's salami and stuff inside. That's it.
Yeah. But there's no raw like mincemeat, like the what is it called?
Met.
Met.
No, there's also all kind of meat products. Met, salami.
But the met is just touching the wood.
Yeah, it is.
It's just naked.
Yeah. Oh no, let's not go there again. Let's not do it again. I can't do it again.
Guys, naked meat in a bathtub, mole. Not.
If you see it
Okay,
and you
let's not
touch
go
it,
there
it's a meat bathtub. I love it.
Because I honestly thought it was a bathtub that made of meat, and you can just bathe inside. You know, you could just lie in the bathtub, and it's just you're covered with met.
Can you do me a favor? Can you create an image of a guy bathing in a bathtub filled with meat and put it on Instagram?
Okay, I'll try and do that with my limited Photoshop skills. I'll put our faces in there.
Good one. Do you out of this episode, do you remember another typical German dish? Because I remember how we started off this whole episode. You were saying basically you lost weight here in Germany because the food is so shit. And when I asked you for...
Dude, I just remember all the typical German dishes were made of meat. It's like there's a celebration, meat. There's a birthday, meat. Birthday cake, meat. It's just all meat.
There are indeed birthday cakes.
Oh, there was one that was like some kind of marshmallow. It was all meat. It was like a hedgehog meat shaped into a hedgehog.
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of 5-year-old arts and crafts is this?
It's called Met Eagle.
Whoever created this probably the Met Eagle was probably created by some guy's kid. Some Metzger had a bunch of meat at home, and he didn't have anything his son could play with. So his son was like, "I'm just gonna play with the minced meat and use it like Play-Doh," and he made it into a giraffe, and he's like, "Oh, that's a good idea."
I will sell it
to a Met Eagle. You know what I was thinking?
Yeah.
I was looking on the internet the other day, and I was surprised. And I don't know if it's good or bad, but North Korea has reopened their borders to tourism.
I also heard that, yeah.
Do you know what I'm gonna say?
I'm not sure if I would enjoy it to go there.
Dude, let's do it. Let's do a Sauerkraut Dumpling Special in North Korea.
But we can't film or record, no? Without the party try to censor us, no?
Yeah, but maybe we can take some photos at least. Yeah, let's not try and get arrested in North Korea. That will be bad.
Sauerkraut Dumpling Special, North Korean prison.
We don't tell them we have a podcast. We just tell them we are serious communist-loving communists.
Serious communist-loving communists. SKK.
Maybe
serious communist-loving. SKLK. Serious communist-loving communist.
SC. Yes.
Also, see.
We're that. But yeah, maybe, okay? Just give me a maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's okay. Maybe I can give you.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
Kelvin.
I have one last
Yeah, one last clip. Oh, okay.
I have one last clip. If we have time, if you're interested, I got a bonus.
It's best of 2024, of course, man. Let's hit me with a bonus and I play it.
All right, let's do it.
He was also one of those guys who had to spit like every 20 minutes, you know? And I was sitting right behind him, and once when he spit out of the window, some of the saliva ended up on my forehead. It was so disgusting.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I find this so funny. It's just...
What I did not tell you, after 1 week, so apart from being sick the whole time, you know, my calves from my legs, they were cramped the whole time, because usually I do sports every day, but in China I could only
you don't walk
or sit, you know, but no sports at all. And
yeah.
And after this taxi drive, where I had to kind of lean in a way so I don't get spit on, my right calf was hurting so much. It was hurting so much.
Oh, it's from the sitting.
And the seats, they were so uncomfortable. So after we decided that we only go for this elite taxis, which were only €1 luxury, which are only €1 more expensive,
yeah,
it got better.
It was worth it. It was worth the
Yeah.
€1.
And Lisa's guys are not
I
spitting.
I was sick of the dudes listening to their audiobooks and like on like full speaker, some communist. I don't know. I don't know. It was a good time, minus the spitting. So guys, if you like to, if you haven't listened, have a listen to the China trip. I honestly think it was a good time. I think the episode was good.
I
too.
think this is one of the best episodes actually. So I didn't want it to take it.
But maybe we're biased.
We're biased,
you know?
yeah, of course.
We might be
We
biased.
had a good time and we like to talk about it. But honestly, I think it was really well made, this episode.
Yeah. But what will be really well?
Hit me.
2025.
2025. I know we already said it. We have YouTube now, and in future, with the help of our good friend Young, we will present to you a really well-made video with us visible.
Our beautiful faces.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe also with some
And maybe
cool animations, like a Pikachu flying through the picture. Whoosh.
you will see at least a cat. I'm gonna bring the cat over.
The cat pillow, yeah, bring it.
Yeah. So guys, you're gonna be in for a treat. 2025 is definitely going to be bigger and better. Just like my bank account. You thought I was gonna say something else, huh?
Sadly, the best of is over almost. So, what I also want to mention shortly, 12th of January, Sauerkraut Dumpling is returning and starting off the new year. So for me, I will celebrate Christmas with my family, and then my wife and I we will go to Adana, where we spend the New Year's Eve. And Kevin, I think you don't celebrate.
Go and shoot some guns.
in the
Go and shoot some guns
in the sun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have Christmas.
You have Christmas?
And then we don't really celebrate Christmas, but we have a little vacation plan
Nice.
since I have vacation. And then Chinese New Year, and then I'm back in Germany after Chinese New Year. So looking forward to that.
Yay.
Should be a good time.
Yay, looking forward.
Yes. So Sascha, you want to do the honors one last time this year?
Can you, before we end up, can you quickly say the name of the YouTube channel? I don't know it actually.
Oh yeah, sure. It is Sauerkraut Dumpling.
At?
One word. It's youtube.com/@Sauerkraut Dumpling.
Okay, cool. I will check it out.
Like the @ symbol.
I will check it out.
Yeah. Have a listen, guys. If you hear from us earlier, we will notify you. But most likely not. If you miss us, find us on Instagram @Sauerkraut Dumpling Pod. Find us on YouTube @Sauerkraut Dumpling. Facebook @Sauerkraut Dumpling. And if you really want to send us email, sauerkrautdumpling@gmail.com. Gmail, but yeah. Instagram is good, guys. I'm on there.
All right. So you gave me the honors. With pleasure, I take it. We miss you guys. We wish you a really nice Christmas, a happy New Year, and as usual, stay German.
Stay German.
Bye.
Guys, bye.